Hi, welcome back to another video on my senior project series, personal pick and place machine. Now, on the past video that I posted, I went over um, the setup procedure for serial communication between my laptop and my Tiny G. And during that video, I kind of went through what was essentially my power distribution system. And I realized I actually never showed um, or displayed my power schematic. So I figured I'd go through it in this video, just kind of show the process and how I plan on testing it. I've already kind of been through the test procedure, and this schematic does work very well, and I'll talk about it here. Hopefully, I'll make a separate video actually showing the testing. So starting here at my Ender 3 V2 power supply, this power supply is a 24 volt, 15 amp power supply that you connect into your standard house outlet, 120 volts AC at 60 hertz, because I live here in America. Now this 24 volt is going to be sent down to my 4-channel buck converter. Now I actually really enjoy this buck converter, and it's incredibly useful in this project. Because of these 4 channels. Now these 4 channels are you have a 3.3 volt, 5 volt, 12 volt, and an adjustable voltage. This voltage here, the adjustable, it can range anywhere from, I want to say, 3 to your input voltage minus a volt a little bit, somewhere around there. During my testing, I actually found that I inputted 24, and the max I could get out was somewhere around 23.2, close to that. Now this board, it's very important to note that each of these channels has a 3 amp max output, meaning whenever I go to test, really what I'm testing for is to make sure that um, none of my systems draw more than 3 amps. Now, during my individual hardware testing, I actually couldn't get any of my systems to draw more than 1 amp by itself. So I believe this should be fine, but I will be doing a separate testing. Like I said, I've begun it already, and so far we are in the clear. Now, during my testing, I've actually switched this up just a little bit. I actually have the vacuum pump being supplied 5 volts, and then the VCC for the PCA and TB6612, they're actually being supplied a 3.3 volt instead. Just a little switch up there, but the vacuum pump was for good cause. 12 volt was just a little bit too loud. Just dropped it down to 5, and it runs at a great volume now. That shouldn't be too disruptive. Now, up here I noted that the Jessa Nano will use its own power supply to ensure 4 amps is sustained and constant. Now, this is just simply because the Nano requires 4 amps. Obviously, none of these channels can supply that because they're limited to 3 amps. We don't want to burn out any of these chips. So it needs to be supplied through its own cord, which we do have. So this has been my power schematic. If you guys have any questions or any ideas on maybe how to improve it, I'm absolutely open. So far, all my tests have been green and positive. Like I said, I hope to make a video kind of going over everything, showing all these current readings and all the different hardware that's connected to it. So yeah, thank you guys.